Guys, welcome. It's nice to see all of you here. Feel free and ask questions. Okay, we're gonna wait for you a few minutes. Let's populate, and we can take some questions and answers. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. It's a perfect time for questions. Hello, hi. If you have any questions, feel free and ask. We get a lot of questions. We'll come, and the sooner you ask them, the better we can address yours. Hello. Hi, thank you for the kind hearts and the remarks. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What foods heal the brain? The foods that heal the brain are the berries, okay? They're fantastic for the brain, so you want to make sure you're on a high berry diet. Okay, but of course you need the herbs. We use herbs for the brain. We have them on our psychoneurological one. Okay, these herbs strengthen the brain, also strengthen the connection, the nervous system as well. So it's fantastic. So you want to go on a Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and then use the neurological one tincture and circulation tincture to boost blood flow to the region, so you can have blood flow to the brain section, and it can function better. How do you fix an eye issue? Any eye issue, I don't care what it is. It could be floaters, it could be anything. Doesn't matter what it is. The key is always the same. You have to remember that your head sits on a GI tract, and this goes for the question about the brain as well. So if you want to clean the brain, you have to make sure your sinuses are not congested. Okay, you don't have a lot of sinus. Even sometimes, even if you think you have, your sinuses are clear, it doesn't mean that you don't have congestion in there. So you want to make attempts to clean the sinuses. That means use a neti pot for your nose. You want to do ear candling, eye washes, do some massage at the back of the head. These are very, very important. You got to drain the acids out of the head region, because it's affecting the eyes, the ears, and the brain and the eyes. Everything is being affected with acids. So next step, clean the bowels. Your head sits on the GI tract. If the GI tract is congested, you are not able to remove the acids properly. You have this acid buildup. It will affect your eyes, it will affect your brain, it will affect everything in the head region. Remember that the pituitary gland is here as well. So you want to make sure that the brain or the head region doesn't have any stagnant acids that are affecting its function. Okay, so you want to make sure do a lot of eye washes. As I mentioned, breakfast and nighttime, do eye washes. Okay, use neurological tincture, circulation tincture, use the Fabulous 5 kidney tea, do some enemas, do some bowel cleansing. That's it. And give it time, and your eyes will improve. Okay, it's very simple. Remember that the body wants to heal itself. The reason why it's not healing itself is because we're not allowing it to. We're eating the wrong foods, we're putting it in the wrong environment, so it can't heal. If you put it in the right environment, the body will self-heal. Remember that the tools, the fruits and the herbs are not what heals the body. The body is a self-healer. It heals itself. You just need to put it in the right environment. Okay. Crohn's. So any kind of Crohn's, any kind of bowel issues, doesn't matter what it is, okay, same way you're gonna fix it, okay? First you find the fruits you can tolerate. If you can't tolerate any kind of fruits, then you wanna make sure you use green drinks and the herbs. So the herbs you need are Fabulous 5, kidney tea, bowel strength tincture, endocrine tincture, okay, you gotta work on endocrine glands. You use a bowel cleanser if you're not constipated to remove the mucus plaque in the small intestines, okay? But work on your pancreas, work on your liver. These are very, very important, okay? Clean the whole gut. The reason why you're burning up inside Crohn's or whatever you call it is because acids, interstitial lymphatic stagnation, your lymph system is not moving properly, your kidneys are not filtering out waste. So in actual fact, this is a kidney and lymphatic issue. So use lymphatic herbs, use kidney tea, kidney tinctures, okay? And focus, and you see you get improvement. In the meantime though, you can take aloe vera shots, you can take a marshmallow root infusion, take a teaspoon of marshmallow, put it into cold water, or lukewarm water, leave it overnight, drink in the morning. It coats your system and gives you relief. Fantastic for you, okay? So that's what you do. Slippery elm is good for you as well. And so you use all those herbs with the diet and give it time. You see you get improvement. Remember that this is deep though. This is chronic bowels. So you have to make sure that you're patient, but you're gonna feel better as you go along. So I hope that helps you. Thank you, it was so nice. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate all of you, really I do. I like that you post your healthy snacks. I post all my healthy snacks, true, yes. I try to post to show you what I eat. Sometimes it's not so healthy, okay? But I'm like you, just like everybody else. I have my cheat days now and then, but I try and keep my diet very clean as much as possible. I'm not perfect by any means, okay? I'm just I'm physically a human. So, yeah, you do your best you can, right? But don't beat yourself up. How does a person eat just fruit? Well, a person eats just fruit when they want to get better, okay? Remember, this channel I have here is not a diet channel. It's a fruit and herbs and green drinks and dry fasting channel. It's a detoxification channel, So when you come to me and you are interested in me, I'm showing you how to heal yourself. Okay, I'm not. This is not about diet. Although preferably, I prefer that you stay on a alkaline vegan diet. Okay, that's that I follow. Okay, but this is not a diet. This is a cleanse. So we use fruits to cleanse the body. You cleanse it as much as you go, as long as you need to cleanse the body. Use the fruits and the herbs. Very, very simple. This is not complicated. Okay. Crohn's, I just covered it. Osteoporosis, any kind of arthritis, any kind of joint issues. I call it chronic joint issues. What it is acids drying up, destroying tissue. Acids will suck up calcium. Acids will dry things up. Acids will dehydrate everything. So if you want to get it better, you need to hydrate the body. Anything that's so-called autoimmune is a lymphatic issue, which means you need the lymph system to work better, you need the kidneys to work better. So what would I do? If it were me, I'll be on a 30-day dark grip only diet to start. Okay, this can take a bit longer, and I will be on a bones formula, this tincture. I'll be on Fabulous 5 kidney tea. I would be use 2 different kidney teas because this is a kidney issue. Use a lymphatic tea, okay, and then add some green drinks now and then to give you some calcium and some minerals. Okay, and this is how you get over it. It's chronic. It's a kidney issue. It's a lymphatic issue. It takes a little bit of time to build up. That's it. And actually, you can use a formula called Golden Seal. It's perfect for the joints. Okay, kind of like helps it lubricate itself. So Golden Seal with all the herbs I just mentioned. Fabulous 5 kidney tea. Lots of kidney herbs. Lots of lymphatic herbs. Move the lymph system with the fruit diet. You see, you will get better. Okay, as the acids leave the body, you get better. What foods heal toenail fungus? Now, toenail fungus is let me tell you something. It's not only on your toes. It's systemic. Okay, and you want to get rid of toenail fungus. You need to use an antimicrobial tincture and a parasite W tincture for a good 3 to 4 months. And you should be on a 100% fruit diet as much as possible. A high fruit diet, raw vegan diet at the very least. Okay, of course, you can cheat now and then, but be consistent and you see it will go away. It's not hard to beat at all. Toenail fungus is not hard to beat at all. Okay, I went through it personally myself and I overcome it exactly the same way I'm talking about. The high fruit raw vegan diet and the antimicrobial tincture, the parasite W tincture. Move the Fabulous 5 in kidney tea. Okay, that's how you get rid of it. Every time I exert energy, I have a hard time breathing. If you have any hard time breathing, first of all, go check it out. Make sure you're fine, okay? But if you're in the clear, breathing, you have to fix your adrenals and your lungs, okay? The adrenals control automatic nerve movements. Breathing, peristalsis is adrenals. If you have problem breathing properly, it's your adrenals. You gotta fix that. So, change your diet, 100% fruit diet. Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and we have something called use a lung tincture, respiratory 1 tincture, okay? Use an adrenal gland tincture, okay? And I would also work on my thyroid, okay, as well. Just check your thyroid in this week, work on the thyroid as well. They're all interconnected, and work on the endocrine glands and clean the bowels. You can get better. It's not hard at all to get better. And also you can do some breathing exercises like the Wim Hof method or Tumo breathing. Learn how to breathe properly, and you'll improve. What happens if they remove a lymph node? Well, I come from the school where I don't believe you should remove anything in your body unless it's absolutely necessary, and you should try natural means before you even attempt so. I don't believe in removing anything. If you remove a lymph node especially, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for swelling, okay, in that location. Because the lymph nodes are the septic tanks of the body. It's where all the waste goes to be converted into lesser acids, and where macrophages are to destroy any kind of foreign material, toxins, etc. So if you move the lymph nodes, that means you're going to have a problem filtering out these systems, and this can lead to swelling up. Okay, so that's my view on it. Sometimes you have no choice. I would never move a lymph node unless I had absolutely no choice. I would like to know your thoughts on lemon enema. Okay, lemon is my favorite choice for enemas, okay? Because it's astringent, it's high in vitamin C, high in anti-flavonoids, high in everything good. So when you use it as an enema, you're getting all those benefits. Plus, it's very cleansing. I would not use coffee. Don't use coffee because coffee excites the adrenals, which means it weakens it in the end. You don't want to weaken your adrenals at any cost. So I like enemas with lemon. A half lemon to a 1 lemon is more than enough. Put it into distilled water and you can insert, okay? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Someone says, where are you from? I'm from Canada. My background though is Ghanaian. Part Ghanaian, part Lebanese. I'm mixed. Okay. I fell and broke my hip, had partial replacement. Any suggestions for healing? Absolutely. If you want to heal, how do you heal the body? If you want to heal the body, and there are two things you got to understand when to heal the body. I don't care what it is. You have an injury, you are working out, you want to heal the body, you have to focus on kidney filtration, and you got to focus on the lymph system. The lymph system is what's going to carry all that damage and waste, okay, and take it to the lymph nodes and then to the kidneys to be removed. If any of that pathway is blocked, you will not heal properly. You get scarring. So you gotta go on a diet that moves the lymph system. That's the 100% fruit diet. A dark grape only diet is fantastic. You gotta work on the kidney. So use 2 kidney tinctures, 1 kidney tea. Use a lymphatic tincture. Use the Fabulous 5. Work on the endocrine glands. Work on the bowels. Open up all the channels of elimination. You will heal quickly. Okay. The fruit diet will make you heal quickly. It's unbelievable. If you go on 100% fruit diet, you will heal quickly, very quickly. Okay. I like the dark grape only diet because it's predictable, it's powerful, and easy to do. So make sure you focus and do that. Let's see. When do you know when your detox is finished? When you feel better. Okay, and very often you should, even when you feel better and you have removed all those symptoms you have, you should go and you should double it up, because very often the level of waste and damage in the body is so deep that when you are healing, you go through cycles. You end up going through a cycle. So for instance, let's say you go on a dark grape only diet. Let's say you're trying to get your kidneys better, or you're dealing with skin issues. Is a good one. So you start the process, right? And the first few days you feel great. Maybe a week comes by, you hit a healing crisis, and you see a flare up in your skin. You see more skin issues, and you might panic. You don't know what's going on, so you think you're doing something wrong, and you rush and you go see a dermatologist, and they give you a steroid, suppresses it, and then things go away, but it makes things worse, and it'll come back later in a much bigger way, right? But if you knew what a detox symptom was, you would go in levels. You would see in a week or two everything looks better and comes better. Then maybe 4 weeks down the road, you get a flare-up, a really bad flare-up, and you think, oh my God, I'm going back to square one. But no, it's actually the body is healing in cycles. It's digging deep and deep, and the deeper it goes, it finds mucus and acids, and it gets rid of it. When you get to those mucus and acids, you see expressions of these acids, and this is called a healing crisis. So how do you know when you're done? Is when you feel better, but I always recommend that you double it up, okay? Do it more, dig deeper. So you see, Mystery E says, I followed the diet and my toenail fungus went away. Yes, it's the most amazing thing. Because me personally, I used to have toenail fungus, and I had it for almost all my young life, 19 years. And I tried all the treatments, okay, all the drugs and everything. I tried it all. And it made it worse, actually. And just being on 4 months on the fruits and the raw vegan diet with the herbs, it went away. So it took me 19 years of treating it and 4 months of a fruit diet and a raw vegan diet with the herbs to let it go away finally, right? And everything reconstructs, right? The nail comes beautiful out, beautiful nails. So the power of fruits. How to reduce smelling sebum, please? If you have your sebum in your scalp and you're oily, this is expression of acids in the head region. You have to detox. And this goes back to what I described to you before. You gotta clean the head, the sinuses, get every attempt to clean the nose, the eyes, the ears, massage the back of the head. Anything you can break or remove this congestion. Even if you don't have any congestion, you don't feel it, it's in there, okay? Especially when you have oily scalp or your hair it smells. It's acids coming out. Acids stink. Acids smell like sewer. It's a sewer system, okay? The sewer. So you want to detox, 100% fruit diet, clean the bowels, clean the head, do some enemas, herbs for the bowels, herbs for the kidneys, for the lymphatic system, Fabulous 5. Clean the whole body up, open up all the channels of elimination. And then for topically, you can use tea tree oil with a hair oil. Okay, like on our site, we have one called Grow Hair Oil. You can use that with tea tree oil and use it until you actually remove the acids from the head region and you feel better. It will not return again. Okay, so it's quite simple. Is gastroparesis fixable? Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. There's nothing that's not fixable, and here's why. Well, in moderation. Because remember that you didn't just get sick. For instance, you may have been perfect. You may have so-called perfect. You have, like everybody else, you are youthful, you have good health. Then all of a sudden, you get this so-called issue coming up. It didn't happen from nothing. It didn't come from nowhere. It came up because of what you've been eating, your environment. Okay, and of course some genes, but it's still your environment. It's called epigenetics. It didn't magically appear. So that's great news for you, because if it didn't magically appear, then you can fix it. you can reverse fix the cause, and the effects will go away. It's just to get a little bit of time, but absolutely you can get it better. Absolutely. I never think that's impossible. I always try. MS, any kind of neurological issue, again, what do you have to fix? When it comes to any kind of neurological issue, there are 3 parts you got to fix, 3 parts you got to focus on. Number 1, always kidneys, adrenals, and lymphatic system. It doesn't matter what it is, always those, okay? Because they are the systems that are responsible for the health of the body. Kidneys filter out waste. Lymphatic system removes the waste or carries the waste from your cells. And of course, you have the blood that feeds the cells, okay? The adrenals control autonomic nerve movement, they fight inflammation, they do pretty much everything, have a hand in everything. So you need to fix the adrenals, kidneys, lymphatic system. That's the base. So use the Fabulous 5 Kidney Tea. Then you want to work on your bowels, because on the solar plexus, you have nerves there. You have nerves to the back of the head here as well. And you have the adrenals, of course, they control autonomic nerve movements. So those are the 3 parts you got to focus on in a general detox. So fix your kidneys, adrenals, lymphatic system, extra herbs, emphasis on the bowels, on the back of the head or the whole head, and the adrenals. That's how you fix neurological issues, okay? And the diet has to be a 100% fruit diet, preferably a high berry diet, like a grape-only diet, berries. Any kind of berry is fantastic for the nervous system. That's what I would do if it were me, trying to fix it up, okay? It's not hard at all, very easy. Just got the Fab 3, excited to use. If you got the Fab 3, all you gotta do is go on 100% fruit diet, make a big pot of the tea, sip it all day, You'll be like feeling fantastic, okay? Very powerful stuff. The kidney tea, Fab 3, all my herbs are fantastic, actually. Isn't eating loads of fruit very high in sugar? It's not the same sugar like eating starches. It's not the same sugar like eating sugars or processed sugars. The fruits are the only sugars that can enter a cell by diffusion. It doesn't require insulin. What does that tell you? That tells you that nature or God, whoever you believe in, designed it that way for the human species. It's the only sugar that can enter the cell without insulin. Okay, if you go on 100% fruit diet, your sugar levels will drop. Okay, it's a fact. If you go on a 100% fruit diet, not fruit end, but all fruit diet, your sugar will drop. Showing you the power of the fruits and how it affects your sugar levels. You want to fix your pancreas, you want to fix your adrenals, you want to fix your sugar issues, the fruit is where to go, okay? It's where you go. Of course, if you are type 1, you need supervision. But if anything else, just pay attention to your sugars, get supervision from your doctor anyways, and you can fix it. You can fix it, absolutely. So there's not too much sugar in fruits. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever seen a diabetic fruitarian? And the answer is no. Well, they eat nothing but fruits. So isn't fruits high sugar? And bear in mind that sugar in fruits is far less than sugar with starches. You can have equal amount of starch, equal amount of fruits. The sugar in the fruit is far less, even though it's sweet. But just because it's sweet doesn't mean that it's full of sugar. Okay, necessarily. Stevia is an example. It's a protein. It's super sweet. So don't let your senses fool you, and if the misinformation out there fool you about sugar and sweetness. Let's see. I cover that. Let's see. I need to put on weight, but I want to stay off meat. How can I do that? Well, if you don't have a health issue and you're staying away from meat for ethical reasons or whatever reasons, you're going to have cooked alkaline vegan, a high fruit, high raw vegan / alkaline vegan. You eat high, good quality foods like alfalfa, like dark green veggies, like bananas, coconut, avocados. All these are fantastic, high nutrient dense foods, high calorie, give you all the calories you need and all the foods you need, but yet you don't have to worry about damaging your systems, your kidneys, etc. So there's no excuse whatsoever. If you want to gain weight and you're not trying to heal something, then you go on exactly what I told you: a heavy dark green diet with high fruits and an alkaline vegan cooked as well. Okay, this is how you bulk up. This is how you gain nice weight. Of course, you can lift some weights if you are healthy. Okay. Let's see. I covered the fungus already twice, so please, I will repost this video and you can watch it. Okay, the answer is there. I answered it for you. What about so-called mental disorders like depersonalization and derealization? I would attack it the same way I just covered it. I always believe that something is you can get something better. I don't care. I never think you're too far gone. Even if you're too far gone, it's worth a try to come back. Right? It's worth a try to come back. I never give up. I mean, what have you got to lose, right? So no matter how bad it is, the approach will be the same. I'll change the diet. Diet is everything. Diet is everything. It's the missing equation in our health crisis today. We don't talk about diet, but diet is everything. It's garbage in, garbage out. You put garbage in, you get garbage out. You put good stuff in, you get good stuff out. It's simple as that. You don't need a study to confirm this. It's common sense. Okay, so if you're trying to heal any kind of issue, change your diet. Number one, it should be a high fruit diet, especially in mental disorders. And then use a neurological tincture, Fabulous 5 kidney tea, work on the kidneys and lymphatic system, and you see, you will get better. You get better. Of course, there's got to be a mental component. The person has to want to change. So, psoriasis, any kind of skin issue, the skin is a third kidney, period. Okay? Your kidneys don't filter out waste properly, your skin takes the burden. The skin, however, is not the perfect organ for eliminating metabolic waste. Not in massive quantities, okay? So when that happens, there's a backing up of waste, and this can come as psoriasis, eczema, acne, any kind of skin eruptions. It's waste trying to come out. So how do you fix it? Fix your kidneys, fix your lymphatic system, sweat more, breathe properly, do some lung exercises, make sure your bowels are working properly, you're using the washroom properly. Open up all channels for elimination, high fruit diet. You will see flare-ups with psoriasis and eczema because this is a chronic skin conditions. So be prepared for detox symptoms as you sail through it. Okay, but it's not hard to fix at all. This is the easiest. It's not easiest, but it's simple to fix. It can take a bit of time, and you will see flare-ups now and then. There'll be cycles. Okay, skin issues. Reach out to me if you want the protocol. I'll send it to you. Severe allergies and asthma. Allergies and asthma are interconnected. Okay, an allergy is a lymphatic issue. Your body is not removing waste or allergens or any kind of toxins properly, so it's staying there. The body is literally attacking it, and it appears as an allergy, an immune response, an allergy. You want to fix allergies, fix your lymphatic system and your kidneys. It isn't always boiling down to kidneys, lymphatic system, and adrenals. And the asthma is an adrenal issue. Adrenals are controlled. Adrenals control autonomic nerve movements. This includes breathing. Okay, so if it were me, I was working on the asthma. I'll be having 100% fruit diet, maybe a 30-day dark grape only diet, and I'll be on the lung tincture, respiratory 1 tincture. I'll be on the lung tea or respiratory tea. Okay, I'll be on adrenal tincture. I'll probably use an adrenal glandula here. 2 kidney teas, 2 kidney tinctures. Very important for the kidneys, right here. Okay, this is addressing the allergies and the asthma. That's what I'll be doing. Okay, very, very simple, and you can clear things up. Allergies is not hard to fix. I used to have them myself. I used to have seasonal allergies, and all went away on the 100% fruit diet and herbs. Move your lymphatic system, use lymphatic herbs. But again, expect detox symptoms, okay? And breathe properly, learn how to breathe properly, do some breathing exercises, clean the bowels, sweat properly. Open up all the channels of elimination, okay? And you see your allergies will get better and your breathing will get better as well. Okay? It's not hard to fix. So toe fungus keeps on coming up. If you are talking about toe fungus, please remember I did a whole earlier on. So I'm going to repost this video, but you can watch it, okay? Or reach out to me. I'll send you another video on it. Kidney EGFR, okay? Kidneys. Everyone is suffering from kidney problems these days. Everybody. So number 1, change your diet. Number 2, use the herbs. Number 3, give it time. Very simple. Three simple processes. Change your diet. It's got to be 100% fruit diet. I'll be on a 30-day dark grape only diet for kidneys. You want to use nettle seed tea. We have it on our website. You want to use kidney flush tincture. You want to use kidney 6 tea. 3 different kidney herbs formulation. You want to work on your adrenals. Adrenals control your kidneys. Very, very important. Adrenal tincture. You want to clean your bowels. You want to work on your lymphatic system. Use a lymphatic 1 tincture. Okay? And just give it time. That's it. Kidneys are not hard to fix at all. Okay? They're not hard to fix. Unfortunately, it takes a bit of time. You gotta do the work. That's it, but it's not hard to fix. Okay, so kidney issues, you can reach out to me. I'll give you the protocol, but I just told you exactly what it is. Okay. Oh, and this is my tincture water. Okay, I have like 2 different tinctures in here with water, and I drink it. I sip it all day. It's fantastic. I love the taste. This one is for the male. It's called male fertility. It just builds the male essence, more of it, and I also have in here liver and pancreas tincture. I try the different herbs, different times. Let's see. I covered osteoporosis, arthritis. I covered already. I'll repost this video for you. Anything for ED, for somebody has anything for ED in diabetes in teenagers. So I'm thinking your question means that the teenager has ED. Erectile dysfunction is not hard to fix at all. Again, change the diet. Even if you go on a 100% fruit diet, if you go on a grape only diet, most of the time it's enough to fix your ED. But I would use the male reproductive formula, prostate formula as well, 100% fruit diet, of course, Fabulous 5 kidney tea at the very least, endocrine tincture to fix ED. It's not hard to fix. Okay, diabetes, it depends on what it is, type 1 or type 2. Type 1, you need supervision. Type 2, again, I would be on an all fruit diet, not fruit end, all fruit diet, and take extra herbs for the pancreas and extra herbs for the adrenals, because a type 2 is an adrenal issue. Okay, it's more an adrenal, and even if it's pancreas, the pancreas are tied to the adrenals because it's neurological. It could be neurological. If the adrenals don't give the command to the pancreas to produce insulin, then it won't work properly. So you got to detox the whole body, okay, an all fruit diet. And I would use herbs for the pancreas, herbs for the adrenals, herbs for the bowels, herbs for the kidneys, herbs for the lymphatic system, herbs for the endocrine glands, and even the herbs for the lymphatic system. And if depending on how old the child is, if the child is only is less than 5 years old, then it's a few drops of tincture. If they're older than that, you can use a full dose, half dose or full dose. Okay, you can reach out to me for specifics, of course. I'll do my best to help you. THLILDEE. I covered the toenail fungus already. I will repost this video. You can watch it again, or you can reach out to me for the toenail fungus. That was one of the first questions I answered, was the toenail fungus. Okay, so what should I eat to help with wound healing? I covered that already. Again, high fruit diet, definitely high fruit diet. Move your lymphatic system. Use lymphatic herbs. Use kidney herbs. Okay, very simple. You got to focus on those things. The lymph system is what removes waste from cells through the lymph nodes to the kidneys. That pathway has to be opened properly. Open up all the channels of elimination. Open up the kidneys. Make sure it filters properly. Open up the lungs. Open up your bowels. Let them all function better, and you heal quickly. So green juices. What greens? For green drinks, what I like to use are, as a base always, cucumber and celery are the base. And sometimes some green apples or any kind of sweet apple for taste. Then I'll add any dark green vegetable that's available. It could be dandelions. It could be kale, Swiss chard. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's in the store and it's fresh, it's organic, I'll use those. And I'll add my base, cucumber and celery, apples, and add those in there. And that's my green drink. If you want to make it richer and heavier, for let's say you want to build muscle, you can add coconut flesh in there, or coconut water in there. Okay, that'll give you that kind of calories you need in there. Okay, so hey, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Someone says thank you, my brother, for the knowledge. I appreciate you, Zelda. Thank you so much for kind words. Let's see, quite a few questions. I want to get one that we haven't covered yet. How to help receding hairline in men? Is it possible with diet? Yes, it's possible with diet. Absolutely. You can do it. The question is, how far gone are you? And the more far gone you are, obviously the harder it is to bring back. Not because it's impossible, but because of time. It's you and your time reflected. Are you willing to do the work for it, right? But again, it's the same principles as cleaning the head of new kids. So number one, to help hair grow faster and quicker, you need to work on the diet, number one. Okay, so I like, of course, the 100% fruit diet, but I'm going to add green drinks now and then, because the green drinks are going to supply mineral and vitamins that will come useful in the hair growth, right? So number two, clean the bowels. Okay, and that's number two. And number three, you want to clean the sinuses, as I mentioned, the ears, the eyes, the nose. You cannot have acids in the head region because of burning follicles. Okay, so you got to clean the head of the acids, clean the bowels, fix the kidneys. This is the kidney issues, the lymphatic issue. Fix the kidneys, the lymphatic system. Work on the endocrine glands. Work on the adrenals. Okay, use a tincture called the circulation 1 or N2 tincture for the blood flow to the head region. Use neurological tincture for the brain and nerves, and use a hair oil externally called Grow Hair Oil. This kind of approach. And finally, use a tea called horsetail tea. It's on our website. That gives you silica. About 25% of the weight of the tea is in silica. And silica is needed for collagen, for hair, for the skin and nails. So it's a herb. It's not a supplement. It's this one simple herb called horsetail. You boil it, you drink it all day. It gives you silica you need. You go on the right diet. You clean the bowels, clean the sinuses. Your hair will get better. Simple as that. Okay. The question is, how long can you do it? The time is a factor. Because a lot of people will quit. A lot of people don't have the mental fortitude. But some people, they'll see results quickly. Some people will take a bit of time. Uh, rapid heartbeat. If you have a rapid heartbeat, you gotta check your adrenals and check your thyroid. Also check your pituitary gland and hypothalamus. In fact, check all the endocrine glands. Because if one is down, they're all down. When I say down, I mean weak. So rapid heartbeat is tied to your thyroid and your adrenals. Those two are the main issues. So we want to focus on that. Again, change your diet. 100% fruit diet, Fabulous 5 kidney tea at the very least. When I say Fabulous 5, I'm talking about this here. This is the base. Okay, it has herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels. And you always want to use a kidney tea, always. Okay, because the kidneys are the kings of health, the doorway to health through the kidneys. You gotta make sure they're working properly. Okay, and take extra herbs for the thyroid, extra herbs for the adrenals, extra herbs for the lungs. Clean the lungs up. Okay, and when you have any kind of heart issue, you want to be on a fruit diet anyways because it's high flavonoid, high antioxidant. The blood is nice and thin, and circulation is perfect. And add the circulation tincture, like circulation 1 tincture, to boost blood flow to the upper body. GMO food, how are they bad for you? I try to avoid GMO foods. Now, if you live in North America or any kind of Western world, chances are you'll be exposed to GMOs. Even if you try not to be exposed to them, you will be. So the key is not to get, don't be like, do your best to avoid them, but at the same time, don't get scared if you did have some of them. Meaning that do your best to keep the body healthy, fix the kidneys, fix the lymphatic system, fix the adrenals, and focus on organic. Organic cannot be GMO. By definition, they may change the law, I don't know, but for now, organic can be GMO. So if you have organic foods, it's not GMO. It could be hybrids, but it's not GMO, okay? So I'll try to avoid it as much as possible. If you do get exposed to it, then make sure you're cleansing the body properly on a daily basis, high fruit diet, Fabulous 5 kidney tea, lymphatic system, and you have nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, we live in a world where this is what is prevalent, poisonous foods, but you have no choice. Well, what choice do you have? You do the best you can. Let's see. This is for what protocol do you suggest to get gallstones out of the body? Well, I have a protocol for it. It's called a gallbladder cleanse. That helps you get the stones out if it's not too big. Okay, but you focus on why you have the gallstones in the first place. Any kind of stones. Basically, the body is acidic. The body will take alkaline chemistry. It could be calcium, it could be cholesterol or fats, it could be any kind of alkaline mineral, and it binds to those acids and it forms a stone. It's protecting you, it's trying to protect you because the body is highly acidic. In this case, your gallbladder is acidic, so it's trying to protect it, so it's binding to acids. So you gotta address the cause. 100% fruit diet, not even a question. I'll go on a 20 to 30 day dark leaf only diet and use herbs for the liver and gallbladder. Okay, called liver and pancreas tincture on our website. Use herbs for all the endocrine glands, herbs for the bowels, herbs for the kidneys, lymphatic system, adrenals, and that's how you fix it. But if you want the actual steps for the cleanse, please reach out to me and I'll send it to you. Okay, this is for the organic vegan. What tinctures for a high iron in a child? Okay, so when you have high iron levels, okay, it's not always, of course, the diet is part of the fact. If maybe you're eating high iron foods, or maybe you're taking iron supplements, I don't know what you're doing. But in general, the gland that's responsible for iron utilization are the adrenals. Okay, they are responsible for making use of iron. So, and then also the iron is absorbed through the small intestines. So you have to check those two parts. You got to check and see that those two parts are working properly. Because in a situation where it's high iron, it could be an adrenal misfunction. It also could be a spleen misfunction and a bone marrow involvement in there as well. In fact, this detox the whole body, but emphasis on the adrenals, emphasis on the small bowels, on the small intestines, and cleanse that out. That's what I would do to handle the situation. Of course, and avoid high iron foods. But it's not the high iron foods that are an issue. It's because there's a misfunction of the adrenals and small intestines. This is how I would address it, attempt to address it. Let's see. My sister is having a surgery to remove lymph nodes. She should not have surgery. I can't tell you about that at all. I just told you what I would do if it were me. I mean, I'll talk to my doctor and see if there's any avenue to get out of it. But I do not know the circumstances behind it. But in general, you don't move lymph nodes because it leads to other serious problems. Of course, unless there's no other option, I couldn't really address this question for you. I like to keep what nature gave. But sometimes you have no option, but you should ask different doctors and get different opinions before you actually cut it off. I work a very physical job, cutting 30 yards a day. Okay. I just run out of steam by 1 p.m. I eat fruits and drink drinks. They don't seem to be effective anymore. What I do? Well, you need to work on your adrenals. Okay, because if you cleanse the body properly, you clean the small intestines and you clean the adrenals, you'll never run out of energy. I'm telling you, this energy fluctuation thing most people go through is a poor sign of weak adrenals. Okay, because the human body is yes, of course you get exhausted if you overwork, but it's not designed to be going up and down in energy levels like that. You have weak adrenals. Most people on this planet today have weak adrenals. So you gotta fix your adrenals. On our website we have something called Energy. It's made out of 3 different ginsengs and licorice root. That's what I would use for energy. So I'll take a teaspoon of that and I'll put it into orange juice and drink that. Okay, and don't drink that, however, at night because you probably won't sleep. Okay, because Chinese ginseng or Korean ginseng it can keep you up at night. So you use that at 1 p.m. or before you hit 1 p.m. and it should give you the energy you need. But you got to work on your adrenals. Okay, your low energy is your adrenals. Don't take stimulants. What does it mean to see bruises for no reason? If you get bruises for no reason at all, it means your parathyroid is weak. Okay, your parathyroid is the gland that makes use of calcium. If your parathyroid is weak, chances are your thyroid is weak and your other glands are weak as well. So please, 100% fruit diet, endocrine tincture at the very least, Fabulous 5 kidney tea. Those are the very least I would use. You gotta fix the parathyroid. You might need a parathyroid glandula. Also, check the pituitary gland because that controls the parathyroid. Okay, and you want to make sure that both are working. Very often it could be the pituitary gland that's a problem, not the parathyroid. But bruising, varicose veins, spider veins, depression, wrinkles, bone issues is a weak parathyroid. And obviously take in some green drinks to give you the calcium you need. The bioavailable calcium you need. Also the tea on our website called the Horsetail tea will help you as well. Okay. Nerve damage, I covered that already. Neurological issues, easy to fix. Focus on 100% fruit diet, herbs, Fabulous 5 kidney tea, extra herbs for the adrenals, extra herbs for the circulation to the head. Fix cerebellum. You need extra herbs for the bowels as well. Those are the nerve centers in the body. What if thyroid is not there anymore? It's been removed. I was still detox. What choice do you have? If you don't clean your diet, you don't fix your body, and you had your thyroid removed, you can go pretty much downhill from there. So you have no other option but to get the body healthy anyways. And if there's some tissue left there, it's possible for the body to regenerate. Of course, you have to be on a high fruit, raw vegan diet for years, but it's possible. It's possible, definitely possible. Okay. Difference between juicing and smoothies, please. Well, juicing has no fiber in. The smoothies have fiber. So they both serve different purposes. If you're trying to cleanse the body in a very fast way and you're going on a juice cleanse, I would not do smoothies because you want very little digestion. You want the body to spend its resources in healing, not digesting. Okay, because digestion takes a lot of energy from the body. And so that's your focus. Your focus is cleansing the body. So fruit juicing is higher in detox value than smoothies. If you want to go even higher, then you go into the water fast and the dry fasting. But never go into a water fast or dry fast until you've done a few weeks of the fruits only, because you want to open the channels of elimination always. Okay, doing dry fasting without any being prepared for it can lead to severe detox symptoms for you, and you don't want that. Okay. Ibenet, he says, I fell and broke my hip, had partial hip replacement, and any suggestions for healing? I covered this for you already. I don't know if you missed it, but I will repost this video. It's going to be there for you, okay? But it's very simple. High fruit diet, herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels. You basically use the Fabulous 5, okay? Use the kidney tea, okay? Get an extra herb for the lymphatic system, extra herb for the adrenals, fights inflammation, get extra herbs for the kidneys, and you stay on the path. 30-day, I would use a 30-day dark grape only diet. You heal quickly. So someone says, help. Got 2 questions. What herbs or tinctures from your website to cleanse the parathyroid? And number 2, my whole right foot hurts to where I couldn't walk on it. What do you think it could be? So let's do just number 2. If you can't walk on your foot, go see a doctor to get it treated or checked, because you have to know what's going on, right? You can't guess. You have to make sure you know what's going on before you do it. So I would get it checked. If, let's make the assumption that you did get it checked and they couldn't find anything wrong, I'll get to that right now. But parathyroid, for the parathyroid, you want to use the endocrine gland tincture. It's called Glands E. It has herbs for the endocrine glands. The parathyroid, if you want to focus on it, and depending on how bad it is, you also might need a glandula, a parathyroid glandula. So you take the endocrine tincture and the parathyroid glandula, plus Fabulous 5, plus the kidney tea at the very least, 100% fruit diet, and add some green drinks now and then, okay? To get the right food better, if it's hurting you, it's the same principles. You gotta add extra herbs for the lymphatic system, okay? And work on the kidneys, because if you have any kind of pain, it's a kidney issue, because kidneys filter out waste, and it's a lymphatic issue because the lymphatic system carries that waste to the kidneys. So those two have to be targeted. So 100% fruit diet, herbs for the entire body, as I mentioned, Fabulous 5 kidney tea, endocrine tincture, bowel strength tincture to clean the bowels, and lymphatic tincture for the lymph system, and maybe 2 different kidney teas, 2 different kidney tinctures. That's how I'd address it. Okay, that's for you. I'm feeling good now. I like that name. I'm feeling good now. Let's see. Okay, I covered out healing fast. I covered it since people want to heal fast today. I covered the receding hairline already. Isn't fruit diet too much sugar? I covered that already. No, it's not too much. If you go on hamster fruit diet, your sugar levels will always drop. Always. Test it yourself and see. Okay, let's see. Any good question? I finished chemo for lymphoma, and should I do a fruit diet now? I would, because when you do chemo, you're flushing your body with acids. Hot acids. Okay, you want to get them out of you quickly. 100% fruit diet at the very least. Try a 30-day dark grape only diet. Fabulous 5 kidney tea, lymphatic herbs, endocrine herbs, 2 different kidney teas, 2 different kidney tinctures, and go with it, run with it hard. Okay, let's see. Someone asked me about the gastroparesis. I covered that already. I'll repost this video for you so you can watch it. How much protein do you actually need to gain or maintain muscles when you are strength lifting? I'll be honest with you. Look, I lift weights myself. Okay, I'm not a professional bodybuilder by any means, but I lift weights. I'm not a small guy. I'm pretty big, and I make no attempts to eat protein, to supplement to protein. I actually make no conscious effort to have protein in my diet. Okay, I actually avoid it. Yeah, I have nuts now and then, but it's for fun. It's not because I want protein in my diet. Okay. And you need calories, that's it. High calorie diet if you're trying to gain muscle mass. So you want a high fruit like bananas, high calorie fruit like bananas, dates, coconut flesh. Alfalfa is fantastic for building muscle, okay? Dark green veggies, fantastic for building muscle. This is what I would use if it were me, to try and gain muscle mass, okay? But there's a myth and lie out there that you need protein. And listen, I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble, but you just try yourself and see. You'll be astounded to see that you're not losing muscle mass on a high calorie, dark green veggie diet, high fruit diet, alkaline vegan cooked. You will not lose weight. You will gain muscle, nice muscle. It won't be the kind artificial looking one you see on the bodybuilders, because that requires drugs. But you look good. You feel fantastic too, and you'll be strong. Okay. Factual Christ, I covered the receding hairline. Okay, I will replay it for this video or watching this live. It will be posted for you. You can watch it, but you can also reach out to me. Okay, direct message me. I'll answer. I'll give you a protocol. Okay, we covered the hair loss already. Any tips, advice to stop craving the bad foods? I do well until the afternoon, and then I feel I'm starving. Eat small, frequent meals. Don't have 3 meals a day, because it keeps you wanting in anticipation of your meal. Have small frequent meals. Have an orange with you, a banana with you. Have a bunch of grapes with you. Eat small frequent meals. We are creatures of habit. We are social creatures. Food is an aspect of our social life. We need to eat to have pleasure. Well, it's false, of course, but we've been trained to eat for pleasure. Not that you shouldn't enjoy your foods. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you're trying to heal, it's also a mental thing. Your cravings is mental, but cravings in general are due to parasites. You need to take antimicrobial tincture, and you need to take the Fabulous 5 tincture, as well as the parasite tinctures and the antimicrobial tinctures. Antimicrobial tincture for bacteria and fungus, and the parasite W for worms, big worms. Okay, so small frequent meals will help you. The sugar your sugar levels are constant. It doesn't go up and down. Okay, someone says, I wish I could use sign language because I'm deaf. I wanted it to learn for raw fruit. I'm so you can reach out to me. I'll help you. I'll write it to you. You can read it. Okay. I wish I knew sign language, but I don't. But it doesn't mean that I won't help you. If you reach out to me and write to me, I will help you. Okay. And nothing makes me happier to help the best as I can. And now it's kind of getting impossible to help because I get too many questions and I can't keep up. But it doesn't mean that I don't want to help you. I will help you if I can. Okay. Let's see. Can the colon be healed? Yes, colon is actually easy to heal. All you have to do is make sure you eat the right foods, of course. Okay, don't eat foods that are obstructive to the colon. The colon is meant to be kept empty. When you eat protein and starches and cooked foods, heavy cooked foods and alien foods to the body, this is not supposed to be in the stomach, and it damages the stomach and the colon. You need a simple chemistry. The fruits, especially the fruits, even vegetables are hard to digest, but fruits, fantastic. It takes you 20 to 30 minutes to digest fruits. So you keep the colon empty. 100% fruit diet if you want to cleanse it. Use the Fabulous 5 kidney tea, Fabulous 5 right here, and the kidney tea. And also use the bowel strength tincture and the bowel cleanser. Okay? Use some enemas. It's not hard to fix the colon. You can fix it. And go on lemon only cleanse or a dark grape only cleanse. You see, it fixes it quickly. Is coconut water better than water? Yes. Yes, it is, because it's structured water. Okay, all fruit juices, all fruits have water in there. It's called structured water. It's the same kind of water structure as the water in your cells. So when you consume regular water, the body has to convert it into structured water. Okay, when you drink fruit juices, it has structured water. The conversion is far less, not as complicated. So in actual fact, fruit juices have more hydrating value than actual water itself. Okay, so most people don't know that, but I see. Okay, tips on removing the mucus from the head region. It's very simple. You're gonna do ear candling. You're going to do eye washes. We have a tincture on the website, a few drops. Do eye cup, wash your eyes. You're going to use a neti pot for your nose. You're going to do massages the back of the head, okay, hot and cold compresses. You're going to clean the bowels because the head sits on a GI tract. You got to clean the bowels. Use a bowel strength tincture. Work on your kidneys. This is kidneys. Everything is kidneys because it's a lymphatic issue. Kidneys filter out the lymph system. Work on your lymphatic system. Use herbs for the lymphatic system. This is how you remove mucus from the head region. And my favorite of all is the lemon only cleanse. The 7-day to 10-day lemon only cleanse will get mucus out of your head quickly. Okay. Sometimes you go longer, but for most people you see great relief. Also use the respiratory tea. It helps break the mucus congestion in there. Okay. And you see it's very easy to fix. Okay, well, guys, I think quite a bit of questions. I can't seem to get all of this, but I thank you for being around. I'm going to do this again, maybe tomorrow, hopefully, if not very soon. So keep your questions in order and direct message me if you can or want. Okay, and remember this: you are the healer. Okay, educate yourself. Get my books. Okay, they're very simple, very, very simple. This is only $12, but it has information there that can change your life. It can help you change other people's lives as well. Okay, it's on Amazon. This is the lemon only diet, also called How to Lose Weight Even When You Think You Can't, and the other one is how to heal yourself even when you say you can't. Fantastic books, very short, to the point, and it teaches you so you learn, so you can help other people. Okay, Fabulous 5 kidney tea is all you need to detox, all you need to start. Don't waste time. Start. Don't start tomorrow. Start today. Okay, because tomorrow never comes. Okay, and you will succeed. You do very well. So until then, until we more questions, I'm coming again for more questions. Have a wonderful evening and stay blessed.